can tell them all. I've been living ruthless, fucking ruthless. You haven't lit the fuse, I'm about to lose it. They're living in illusion, shit is useless. Ain't got time to be confused with what the truth is. You don't even know yourself. True colors finna show themselves. Homie, you don't even know yourself. Busy trying to be somebody else. You don't know yourself. I be the head honcho. See me in the ride, yeah, the whip is all blanco. Pull up outside, better give me that pronto. Not about pride, I'ma get what I want though, yeah. Tell them all, make room, better vacate. Been driven, nobody in the same lane. Bad bitch, thick body, fuck a pain game. She don't love me, she just looking for a payday.
Can you save my heavy, dirty logo?
Jeremy sings in a video cliche.
Don't dig too deep on this movie, kids, because you will find yourself asking why the game programmers gave Guy an entire morning routine that no human game player would ever see. NPCs actually tend to spawn as you near their area on the game map. They don't all have 24-hour action life cycles that they repeat.
But that's kind of the point, isn't it? Keyes and Millie invented the gaming engine, or whatever the fuck it is, I don't know shit about technology, basically to be a super advanced upgrade to previous engines, which is exactly what led to the whole AI situation.
Look, there are a few issues here in this shot. First, this calendar appears to be some kind of rearrangeable, probably magnetized calendar system, where the human user swaps around all the numbers every time the month changes, and that is a lot of work, yo.
Except for the fact that it's a video game, so the NPC would never need to change it. Notice how there's no month on the calendar, it's only the days of the week.
This bank stamp says today, because in the video game, is this today stamp suggesting time in this game never advances beyond a single day? Because I don't think it is. I think his bank stamp might just read today no matter what day it is. But that's just lazy. The point is that I have questions.
Yeah, you do have a lot of dumbass questions. It says today because the movie shows you that the NPCs keep reliving the exact same routine in the exact same day over and over and over again. Therefore, regardless of what day it is to the playable characters, it's the same day to the NPCs.
I know the woman I'm looking for.
Let me guess. The one with the offbeat sense of humor and obsession with feel-good diva pop. Yes, that's her.
No wonder you can't find her if those are your parameters. How are you supposed to know anything about her taste in music unless you happen to bump into her while she's singing said feel-good diva pop?
Did you even watch the movie? Guy's dream girl is based off of real-life Molotov girl, who Keyes already knew.
You really British, or is that an accent filter?
Movie casually invents accent filters, and now I want one so I can call my mom and say, I sound like I'm from London!
First of all, that failed attempt at a British accent. And second, Jeremy sins something he likes cliche.
Clip 56 might interest you. Oh, I got a question. What's so special about this video clip anyway?
You just said clip 56 might be of interest to her. So what the f*** did you mean by that if you hadn't actually understood her interest and pre-watched the video clips?
I don't know, Jeremy. Maybe she had already asked him, or other playable characters in general, about clip 56 without telling them the reason behind her interest so that someone could retrieve it for her.
People with sunglasses don't talk to people like us.
What? Human-controlled players talk to NPCs all the f***ing time, often in fully animated cutscenes.
Okay, but we've seen Guy's entire daily routine by now, so we know that he's never involved in any cutscenes, meaning that your point is invalid.
I have a lawsuit against the publisher, and the evidence that I need is in the games, and I had my codes.
I wish we weren't closing so I could hear more about this.
Somebody thought that the unnecessarily rude barista would distract us from this blatant exposition dump. It did not.
But you would be complaining if they didn't give us this exposition because you would end up getting confused. Wait a second, you're gonna get confused anyway? Well, shit.
Morning, Goldie.
We see him say good morning to the fish a dozen times in this movie, but we never see him feed that f***ing thing.
Because it's a video game and the fish doesn't need to be fed because it's not a real-life fish?
Hey, 40-year-old virgin! Get over here!
Let me get this straight. In order to find a player who they believe is hacking the game, they have to physically play the game and drive around until they find him? Okay, the reason they can't find Guy is because he's an NPC, but they don't know that. So why do they think finding and killing the player in-game will work any better than continuing to search the game's servers and booting them that way?
You just said that they couldn't find him by searching the servers, so what they're doing here is reverting to Plan B, and I don't mean birth control.
Somehow these very experienced gamers both managed to miss the unarmed and unshielded target standing right in front of them.
Because he dove out of the way? Tell me, Jeremy, how easy do you think it is to hit a target that's full-blown diving behind cover?
Come on, Blue Shirt, you can't escape the rabbit. We're apex predators.
It appears Mouser attended the Wonder Woman 1984 school of apex predatoring.
Jeremy makes a pop culture reference that isn't a sin of the movie cliche.
Imagine going to the effort of including this Doctor Who Easter egg and not having Guy use it to escape. What a waste.
So you saw a porta potty and your immediate thought is that it was a Doctor Who reference? You realize it could just be a regular-ass porta potty, right?
I found a clue. It's on a clip in the camera's stash house. All I need from you is to get me in there.
I'm no coding expert, but I am still struggling to figure out why anyone has to be physically playing the game to get shit done. Okay, Millie's heard a rumor that there is something somewhere in the game that's weird, but why does she assume that's her stolen code? Shouldn't she be searching through the game's code itself to find the proof she needs?
Okay, look, I'm not going to tell you that I definitely know the answer to this question, cause I don't know shit about code, but it's possible that searching through the code would just take a longer time than simply finding their shit in the game, which is why they go down that path.
So the sunglasses that allow players to see missions and other game elements respawned with him after he died?
No, he just got new ones. Why are you randomly assuming that he respawned with them?
No, I mean, how do we get from there to wherever this is?
You mean the portal gun?
She has a damn portal gun? Why didn't she just use that to get up to the generic bad guy lair?
Because she was doing recon when Guy showed up. In other words, she's not a fucking idiot who's gonna rush into a fight in an unknown environment. Also, when the guards started shooting at them, they had given up the element of surprise at that point, so that's why she decided to leave instead of going up with the portal gun.
There's nothing about this girl in this whole movie that suggests she'd be likely to collect motorcycles.
Except for this shot that suggests she likes motorcycles.
I'm glad Guy has $300,000. I really am. But this ATM interface is both too busy and too bland. And is this ATM owned by the municipality of Free City? Why would a city have its own ATMs?
Pointless nitpicking is pointless.
I love how this movie uses real YouTubers and Twitch people, and how I am so old I don't recognize any of them.
And that's your fault, not the movie's fault. I thought we were sitting the movie, not you.
He literally can't see anything right now.
Okay. Oh, sorry, I was waiting for Jeremy to explain why that was a sin.
Non-player character. A background person. Someone designed to make the game more fun for real people.
Putting aside the fact that there is no need for Millie to tell Guy any of this in the first place, did she have to break the news in this brutal way?
Dude, when you're sitting a movie, why don't you actually watch the movie? Millie tells Guy he's an NPC because, as the movie explains, once Free City 2 comes out, Guy will cease to exist. Therefore, she tells him so that he will agree to help her.
That building! That's fake! This street! It's fake! That car!
That was surprising, yes, but not shocking. Because at this point, I believe even the car manufacturers were tired of his street-preaching bullshit.
I don't know what the hell the point of this sin is supposed to be.
I know Free City is a popular game, but goddamn, 100% of the screens in here are Free City. No one is playing Call of Duty, Animal Crossing, porn. Some wise ass in the comments is going to suggest that this is some kind of Free City specific tournament, which seems like bullshit to me since everyone's got different rigs, but even if it's that, there'd still be someone looking at porn.
Okay, so it is a Free City specific tournament. Everyone has different rigs because they have their own, this isn't communism, and unfunny porn joke is unfunny.
You said this clip showed a place you'd seen before. I need to know where. The data's been erased, but it's in your head.
It's in your head, in your head.
Jeremy sings in a video cliche.
This is exactly like a Fast and Furious movie. The only difference is that this movie admits it's a video game.
Jeremy makes a pop culture reference that isn't a sin of the movie cliche.
Movie steals the most badass fight from Logan and expect...
Yet another pop culture reference.
It somehow blocks, deflects lightsaber blows with his bare arm wrists. What the f***?
It's a video game movie, dude. Just go with it.